Hello. Uh, Recently there's been a bunch of, I've seen many people talk about Eminem, and because he said some negative things about Trump. Um, all I'm gonna say is that Eminem's been doing this kind of thing for years. Um, he made fun of, and I guess maybe depending on how you look at it, could have insulted, Bill Clinton. He was critical of George Bush, and I know you didn't really say anything about Obama. Why that is? Mm, Maybe he liked him, or maybe he didn't. Maybe he was indifferent on Obama. But he might not have made fun of him about one thing or another, or criticized him because uh, I know he's a very respected rapper. I think people generally know that. But he's white, and since Obama was black, he could have been called racist. And obviously, with his past and him being a rapper and has a lot of black friends, you wouldn't think that would really have any sort of merit. Like people would believe that, but you know, uh, sometimes I guess that if there's just one person who says something, they can make you believe it, convincingly enough. But yeah, that could have been a reason why Eminem might not have criticized Obama like he did Bush, or made fun of Obama like he did Clinton. Um, but yeah, Trump, him being president now, and then Eminem going and saying negative things about him is nothing new. I mean, he's done this before. Honestly, I'm like, I actually expected it, so you know, it's really nothing out of the ordinary for Eminem. He tries to get a reaction. He wants to, you know, poke a, just poke and get a rise out of people. He's done that for years, and he still does it. Now he's going to be 45 this month, and some say, oh, he's a bit too old to be doing that, but he's made a career off of it. Um, I mean, a good part of his career's his success was MTV, obviously, but being provocative and saying things out of the ordinary that wasn't as heard about back then, in the late 90s, early 2000s, some of the stuff he said was fairly shocking and controversial, and he's continued to do very well on doing that over the years. And I just have some things I've written down as well, aside from some of the stuff I've said earlier. One thing is that's good to know is that whenever he attacks somebody or criticizes them or whatever, not really personal. I mean, he's often said he doesn't really know any of these people. I mean, unless he was in a feud with them, it's really not going to get very personal. He has no real personal relationship with them prior, except maybe he's met some people. He might have met Donald Trump once. But aside of that, not a lot of personal connection with him. So, he has a new album coming out. He said it's supposed to be later this year. It's late in the year, but not a lot has been said about it except recently. Somebody who works with him said, "Oh, it's done," but then they came out a few days later said it's not, but he was trolling them because you know, he just wants he just wanted to say something so they'd get off his back about any pursuing questions about it. So it could come out next year, and I think because there hasn't been a whole lot of activity since them Shady LP2, or actually Shady 14 or 15, not 14, came out in 2014. That compilation album. You've only heard and seen bits and pieces of Eminem here and there. So, you know, and people acting like this is a new thing. I mean, it's just like, come on. Eminem's been doing this sort of thing for years. This is nothing new. And they either have never paid attention to Eminem before when he's made fun of, Bill Clinton, was critical of Bush, and he even was critical of like Tepper Gore and other liberals who were pushing for, censorship in music, And I myself, I'm an Eminem fan, and some videos might already tell I'm right wing, leaning politically. So on one hand, like, oh well, I'm not that fond of what he said about Trump, and yeah, sure, but at the same time, Eminem has often said things to get a response from people. He wants there to be a particular response, and he's getting that particular response, which is people are talking about him, they're saying this and that, and I'm not going to buy his albums, and yet, despite this bit of controversy, just as way back when he's had controversy about this and that, his album sales go through the roof. So basically, if people don't want him to say stuff like this, the best advice is to ignore it. Ignore whatever he says. Ignore it all. And if you do that, Eminem will go and be like, this didn't get the response I want, or was expecting. Maybe, yeah. So he would have to change tactics, and he's a very smart guy. He knows what he's doing. He's making people upset, making them angry, making them this, that. Emotions are everywhere. I'm just here, but I get what Eminem's doing. He's done this for years. It's nothing new. I don't have to agree with what he says, but he has the First Amendment. He has the right to say what he wants, and he's purposely trying to get a rise out of people. It seems as if people would have learned by now that Eminem does that. Clearly, it's not the case. And I would just like to end on one final thing, which is he has said in the past that do not take everything he says in songs that he makes or is featured on. If he says something very out there or shocking, don't take it 100% seriously, because sometimes you're just messing with people. Perhaps there's some sort of degree of truth, but he has had a tendency of exaggerating certain things, or his feelings on this or that, and is just trying to get a reaction out of people. So don't take it completely seriously. It would be my advice, but I can't speak for you. I can just speak for myself. I'm just like, I saw this coming, and I already gave you my thoughts and my advice to you, and all that. Whether you take it, you know, that's up to you. If you ignore it, that's up to you. If you don't care, whatever. But, you know, I just thought it was interesting that people had this sort of response again, and I was just like, come on. This has been going on for some time. It's not new. Anyway, that's it. See you next time.